Hello, social media. Hello, you guys. How are you doing? It is author Lakitatsharpe. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's exclusive inspirational channel. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hello, you guys. Well, anyway, I am so happy that you are here on today. I welcome you. Hello. Let us get going. Let us get started. Well, anyway, check out my books over at Amazon.com. Head over to my website for additional inspiration. And if you want me to coach you during this hour, feel free to reach out to me and we can, discuss. If you have questions about one of my videos or this video and you have questions or however, feel there is a fee, but we can talk about it when you reach out to me. And if you want to donate to this ministry to help me to be able to grow the ministry and to help, you want to sow into this word, and to help me, feel free to reach out to me. All right, you guys, let's get going. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about God on today and how God gives us a certain amount of power in our lives. God gives us power in our lives. And we're going to talk about that. So I want to talk about, God gives us a certain amount of power in our lives. People complain all the time about their life, that their life is not going the way that they want it to go, or it's not going the way that they don't like their life. They hate their lives or the way that it is. But I am here to say to you that, we are because of the decisions that we make. If you make great decisions, you will have a great life. You will have a great life, a better life, if you make good decisions, okay? And if you making the wrong decisions and bad decisions, then of course your life is not going to go the way that you want it to go, okay? And listen to this. We are because of our actions. We are because of our actions. The reason why things are is because of our actions. Our actions is what lead us to prosperity. Our actions is what lead us to a better life. Our actions is what leads us to have a healthy life. It's all about our actions and our decisions that we make. God gives us a certain amount of power over our lives so that it can go a certain way. And here is the thing. A lot of people, what they do is that they get in trouble. Okay, they get in trouble and then they call on God to help them out of trouble. But if we had stayed out of trouble before, we wouldn't be going through what we are going through if we learn to make good decisions, if we learn to stay out of trouble, if we learn to not put ourselves in situations where, we're always expecting God to bail us out. Eventually, sometimes that we can do stuff the wrong way, that God is saying, no, I'm going to let you stay in jail for a moment. I'm going to let you stay in jail until you figure it out and change your ways and stop doing what you are doing, and I'm going to let you think about it for a moment. And then also, God is so good that we do things in life that he forgives us. He forgives us, and he allow us to be he allow us to he gives us another chance, and he gives us another chance, and he gives us another chance, you know, and he helps us. God doesn't have to help us if he didn't want to, you know, because of the stupidity decisions that we have made, because of the unwise decisions we have made. You see, God doesn't have to help us if, you know, if he doesn't want to, but God is that good. We serve an awesome God, that he is that what? He is that fabulous. He is that good, you know? So we have so much to be thankful for. We have a lot to be thankful for because of why? Because God is so good. You know, he is so, you know, he is so great, you know? He is so great, you know? And he is so great, you know? And it's like, I tell you the truth, is that if we start making the right decisions, if we start making the proper choices, we can have a better life. Our life can go better for us. You know, I am very careful of the decisions I make. I am very careful of who I allow to come into my life. I am very careful of, you know, of what how I run my life and how I'm running things. I am very, very careful, you know. And I have to admit, you know, that, you know, we can make it through this. We can make it through this, you know. Whatever you are going through, no matter what you are dealing with, we can make it through this, and we can get through this. I am here to say to you that, you know, God works. You know, God works in, like, you know, like I said, he gives us power. He gives us a certain amount of power that we have in our hands. You know, you have the power to wake up tomorrow and change your life. You have the power, literally, to do something different if you want to do something different. You know, you have the power to change your hair if you want to change your hair. You have the power to put on new shoes if you want to put on new shoes. You have the power to go and, you know, and create things, you know, and whatever it is, God is giving you a certain amount of power that you have. But I want you to know, when you are in trouble, when you are going through, you know, God wants us to call upon him. You know, if you are in a situation right now, I'm not saying God is saying, you know, hey, I'm not going to help you, because God is so good that he can forgive you and that he can help you because of the choices you make. You know, for instance, you know, I'm going to use this as an example. Like, if you are, you know, say like, now put it like this. You are stressed out because of your children. You are stressed out because you know, may have laid down and had babies. And now your babies are stressing you out. So how do you blame God if you the one who laid down and had the children and, you know, got yourself pregnant, and now you are blaming God and you're fussing at God because your life is out of whack? And God has given you the power to make the choice whether or not to have a baby or not have a baby. For me, I'm not going to sit here and go and get myself pregnant with every man that I see that I'm attracted to and just to have babies all over the place. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make unwise decisions like that. Now, don't get me wrong. You can make a mistake you know, and I can't say I have not made mistakes in my life, but you can make mistakes, you know, and you can learn from your mistakes and say, no, I'm not doing this again, because no, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do that. So God is forgiving of that. But you can't put yourself in positions and you're saying, you know, you're blaming God and you're just upset with everybody because of something you made, because of the choices you made. I can't get upset and mad because I sit here and I go and God bless me with, just for using as an example, you know, hypothetically example. But I can't sit here and say, wow, I have $3,000 and now I'm going to go and I'm going to buy me $3,000 worth of purses and shoes, and I'm going to buy all this stuff that I need, knowing that I got rent due. Knowing that I got rent to do and I got to pay my rent. So guess what? That's showing me, what am I doing? I'm putting my priorities. My priorities are in the wrong place. My priorities in the wrong place. My priority should be, I need to pay rent. I need to pay electric. I need to eat. I need to, you know, pay my phone bill. I need to next pay whatever insurances, or I need to pay, you know, whatever comes next or whatever. So are your priorities in the wrong place? You know, you got to make sure that your priorities are in the right place. You know, right now you need to ask God for right now and pray that, you know, and pray that God bless you to put your priorities in the right place. Pray that God bless you, that you make the right decisions in your life starting from this day forth. You may have made the mistakes in the past, but okay, you are still living. So let's make right choices from this point on. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if you are a mother, if you are a mom, you know, and you have had children and you feel like it is a mistake and you shouldn't have done this, okay, well, guess what? God forgives you. Forgive yourself and move on, and just know that, you know, do the best you can do to be a good mom, and ask God to give you the wisdom to work and help you to raise your children and be the best darn mom you can be. You know, since they're here, you might as well be a good mom. You might as well take care of them and bless them so they can grow up to be nice and healthy children and love them. So I'm not saying neglect your children. Don't do that. We don't neglect our families. We take care of our families. We don't neglect our families. We take care of our families, and we take care of our pets. You know, we take care of home. So that's very important. I want to say to you that check out my books over at Amazon.com. Head over to Amazon.com. Check out my books. There are more to choose from. You know, so check out my my books. Yeah, my books. And I am the #1 brand for sensitive mind and sensitive soul books. So check out my books over at Amazon.com. So, well, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. So happy that you are here. If you want to donate and support the ministry, feel free to donate and support me and support the ministry. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.